Rocky Balboa lives a quiet life in Philadelphia, far from the roar of the ring. His restaurant still carries his name, filled with old photos and memories. Age has slowed his body, but sharpened his wisdom. Every morning, he jogs through familiar streets, not for strength, but for peace. The world sees him as a legend frozen in time. Rocky feels something unfinished deep inside. The sport he loved has changed beyond recognition. Fame is faster, louder, and more ruthless now. Yet boxing's soul, he believes, is still alive somewhere. Across the city, a young fighter named Eli Cruz trains in an abandoned gym. He fights underground matches for small cash and big scars. Eli has speed, heart, and raw aggression, but he lacks discipline and direction. His past is filled with loss and anger. Promoters ignore him because he has no name. Every punch he throws carries frustration. He believes boxing owes him something. The ring is his only escape. One night, Rocky stumbles upon an underground bout by accident. The crowd is wild, the lights flicker, and rules barely exist. Rocky notices Eli immediately, not because he wins, but because he refuses to quit. Eli gets knocked down twice and still rises. Rocky sees his younger self in that moment. The fight ends brutally, with Eli barely standing. Their eyes meet for the first time. Something unspoken passes between them. Eli collapses outside the gym after the fight. Rocky approaches him cautiously. He offers advice, not praise. Eli reacts defensively, mocking the old man. He doesn't recognize Rocky at first. When he does, disbelief turns into anger. Eli accuses Rocky of living off past glory. Rocky listens without arguing. He tells Eli that anger can win fights, but not career. The film shifts to the flashy side of boxing. Social media stars headline major events. A reigning champion, Damian Kane, dominates the division. He is powerful, arrogant, and perfectly marketed. Kane mocks traditional fighters publicly. He claims boxing has evolved past old-school warriors. Fans love him, critics fear him. Promoters treat him like gold. The sport revolves around money, not honor. At home, Rocky struggles with the idea of returning to boxing. Memories of Adrian and Apollo haunt him. He questions whether guiding another fighter is fair. Loss has taught him how painful victory can be. Yet Eli's face keeps returning to his mind. Rocky watches old fight tapes late at night. He realizes boxing gave him purpose when life was cruel. Maybe he can give that purpose back, but he fears failing someone else. Rocky visits Eli's gym the next morning. The place is nearly falling apart. Eli is hitting a punching bag with reckless force. Rocky offers to train him. No promises, no fame. Just discipline, respect, and work. Eli laughs at the idea. He believes legends don't belong in broken gyms. Rocky turns to leave calmly. Eli stops him and asks one question. Why me? Rocky explains that talent means nothing without heart, but heart means nothing without control. He tells Eli boxing isn't about winning. It's about surviving who you were yesterday. Eli listens reluctantly. Rocky gives him a simple challenge. Show up at sunrise, every day, for 1 week. No cameras, no crowds. If Eli lasts, training begins. Training is brutal and humbling. Rocky focuses on footwork, not punches. Eli grows frustrated with the slow pace. Rocky refuses to rush him. They run city steps at dawn. They clean the gym together afterward. Rocky talks about pain, loss, and perseverance. Eli begins to understand discipline. For the first time, boxing feels meaningful. Eli's past resurfaces through nightmares. He lost his father to street violence. His mother abandoned him early. Anger shaped his fighting style. Rocky notices when Eli loses focus. Instead of yelling, Rocky tells stories. Stories of defeat hurting more than victory. Eli begins opening up slowly. Trust starts to form between them. Word spreads quietly that Rocky is training someone again. Old fans grow curious. Promoters grow skeptical. Media outlets attempt to reach Rocky. He refuses interviews. He wants Eli to earn attention, not receive it. Eli enters a small sanctioned fight. No hype, no expectations. He wins with patience, not rage. Eli's victory shocks the small crowd. His technique looks polished. His defense has improved dramatically. Rocky watches silently from the corner. After the fight, Eli doesn't celebrate wildly. He simply nods at Rocky. The moment feels earned. This one opens doors to larger fights, but also attracts dangerous attention. Damian Kane sees footage of Eli online. He mocks Eli publicly during an interview, calling him another Rocky nostalgia project. Fans debate whether Eli is real or hype. Kane's words anger Eli deeply. Rocky warns him not to react. He teaches him restraint over revenge. The media pushes the rivalry narrative anyway. Pressure begins to rise. Sponsors approach Eli with contracts. Money becomes a temptation. Rocky reminds him of focus. Eli struggles with sudden attention. Friend from his past resurface. Not all intentions are good. Training begins to suffer. Rocky notices the change immediately. A hard lesson is coming. Eli accepts a risky fight against a seasoned contender. Rocky advises against it. Eli believes he's ready. The fight is brutal and unforgiving. Eli is knocked down repeatedly. He barely survives the final round. The judges give him a narrow loss. Eli is devastated. Rocky says nothing, letting reality speak. After the loss, Eli disappears for days. Rocky waits patiently. He knows fighters must face themselves alone. Eli returns, ashamed and broken. He apologizes without excuses. Rocky finally speaks. He tells Eli that losing reveals character. Winning only reveals ability. Their bond strengthens through honest. Training restarts with renewed discipline. Rocky pushes Eli harder than before. Pain becomes a teacher. Eli learns to fight smarter, not louder. They study opponents carefully. They train defense obsessively. Eli's style evolves into controlled aggression. The gym feels alive again. Hope slowly returns. A major fight card needs a replacement fighter. Eli gets the call unexpectedly. This one could launch him into title contention. Rocky hesitates but agrees. The opponent is dangerous but beatable. Training intensifies to extreme levels. Rocky reminds Eli what's at stake. Not fame, not money, but proving he belongs. The arena is packed. Eli interskalmli tokuseth. The fight is fast and technical. Eli listens to Rocky's voice between rounds. He adapts instead of reacting emotionally. In the final round, Eli scores a clean knockout. The crowd erupts. Commentators praise his discipline. A new contender is born. Media attention explodes overnight. Rocky's name returns to headlines. Eli handles interviews with maturity. He credits training and patience. Fans begin to believe in him. Kane publicly challenges Eli with insults. The boxing world buzzes with anticipation. Rocky watches silently. He knows this road is dangerous. An official offer arrives. Eli versus Damian Kane, non-title, high-profile bout. The fight could define Eli's future. Rocky studies Kane's fighting style carefully. He sees flaws others ignore. Eli wants to fight immediately. Rocky insists on preparation. He warns Eli about Kane's mind games. The real battle has begun. Kane taunts Eli publicly and privately. He mocks Rocky's age. He questions Eli's toughness. Eli struggles to stay calm. Rocky teaches him mental defense. Control the storm inside, he says. Training becomes as psychological as physical. Eli learns. Confidence replaces anger. The night before the fight is quiet. Rocky and Eli sit in the locker room. No speeches, no shouting. Rocky shares one final lesson. Winning isn't beating him, he says. It's staying true to who you are. Eli notes, Tokuseth. Fear exists, but it's controlled. The bell awaits. The arena explodes with noise. Eli enters to mixed reactions. Kane enters with arrogance. The first round is tense and cautious. Kane dominates early with power. Eli absorbs punishment without panic. Rocky's voice keeps him grounded. The crowd senses something shifting. Momentum slowly turns. The fight intensifies with every round. Eli lands clean combinations. Kane begins to show cracks. Both fighters are exhausted. The crowd is on its feet. Rocky watches with pride and fear. The final outcome remains uncertain. The bell rings for the next round.